ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor.
Very nice
I
house.
lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance.
Of course, as
Singular,
one does.
unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With
Going in
relic
search
and
for
ritual,
power.
I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets.
Is that Cthulhu?
Exhausting what remained of
Looks
our
like
family
Cthulhu.
fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil.
Antediluvian evil. Cool.
Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness.
Uh-oh. Why would you awaken such things?
In the
Oh
end,
my
I
god.
alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity.
Oh, shit.
Until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination.
A festering
I beg you,
abomination.
return home, claim your birthright, and
Okay.
deliver our family
Okay.
from the ravenous, clutching shadows
Oh,
of the
shit.
darkest dungeon.
He just fucking committed suicide. Wow. Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad decision. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die. And when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves constantly, so actions are permanent. The game expects a lot out of you. How far you will push your adventurers? How far will you push your adventurers? How much are you willing to risk in your quest to restore the Hamlet? What will you sack? Well, I couldn't get it all read because I stumbled over myself. But this is Darkest Dungeon, and it's going to be our final 30-minute snippet of October 2019. So this is honestly it's a really, really good game. And the whole concept, as I was reading, is when your guys die, they die, and you just got to keep powering forward. And when that happens, you form emotions with those characters, and just makes it so much more heart-wrenching when you lose somebody.
Terrible.
So, yeah, needed to make some audio changes there because it's kind of loud in here and I want to make sure you guys can hear what I'm saying. But this game is awesome, and this wasn't my initial thought for my Thursday 30-minute snippet for this October for Halloween, but other games just didn't work out, and this gives me an opportunity to put my face cam to use in the very first video so that's always exciting too. So we're gonna play on Darkest, which is the normal mode, and of course we gotta go, if I could spell, and I have caps lock on, ZeGamerBoy. So that's me. So ZeGamerBoy, let's start a new game of Darkest Dungeon. Unravel what's in the darkest dungeon. In the secrets under the ground. Well, that didn't look good.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Very cool.
Leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places.
Tenebrous, that's an awesome
There
word.
is a sickness in the
Jotting it
ancient
down in my
pitted
notebook as we
cobbles
speak.
of the old road. And on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so it is spooky. You got
Steel
ghosts.
yourself, and remember there can be no bravery
Always bravery.
without madness. The old
Nah,
road will take you to hell.
I won't go
But in
crazy.
that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Yes, we will bring back the darkest dungeon, our mansion where all of our wealth resides. So we have a pair of adventurers here. Map navigation, you are currently in a room. To move forth, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. So this is cool because it makes you think of like a board game.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The Hamlet is just ahead.
While in a hallway, press D to move forward, A to move back. If you prefer the mouse, you can click ahead and behind the party to move them. And that is what I am doing. I am clicking because I'm lazy. I don't want to use my fingers. Well, still using my fingers. Kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. Click your hero's turn, click, whatever. Okay. Turn-based, you understand. And with each attack that I have, I can use a certain action here. So you got this one, which is a melee attack, and it attacks the first two. So I'm gonna use it to hit him. Got him. Nice hit there. He's gotta hit me. Dodge? Nope, no dodge. I am resistant to bleeding though, so that helps. And we will do a stun. No, we're just gonna kill the fucker. There we go. Smite thee.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And I win. And with each time you win, you get loot. And I will take this gold. But when you do loot things, you have a limited amount that you can use. So, and you can interact with objects. You can decide whether it's a good idea to interact with objects. Sometimes you can use items that will benefit you in actually looking around in certain places that will either like purify it or whatever. But I'm just gonna go reach my hand in to see if I find any valuable, and I did. Got some more.
Leave nothing unchecked.
Got some more cash.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
But you have a finite amount that you can have in this inventory space. So there's a lot of thought that needs to be put into it. What things are more valuable than others, and that at the very beginning it talked about a Hamlet. So you got to remember what things you need to upgrade other things within your Hamlet. Kind of put that off to the side in the memory bank and take advantage of it. So that's always really cool. We are fighting.
Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner
Dodge.
has returned, and their kind
No,
is
that's
no
not dodging.
longer
That's getting
welcome.
shot. Okay. How are we gonna retaliate? Let's do the grape shot blast and hit multiple people at once. I'm thinking I want to take out the. Damn. That hit. And also that little notifier that was above there, that's pretty much their sanity. That's being hurt, I guess. Zealous acquisition. Well, that hurts their damage. But I might want to just hit this guy and stun him. Oh, I missed. Of course I missed. Because luck's not on my side. He's bleeding to death. Let's go with the bleeding. Let's bleed this guy like a pig. Like a stuck pig. Just like Lord of the Rings. Damn, dude. I mean, we've dealt the most damage, but it doesn't feel like it. He's hurt a lot. Don't hurt me, and he did. But I'm resistant to bleeding. Exactly. Nice. But he's not resistant to bleeding. So we're gonna use another grape shot blast on these guys. Kind of whittle their health down together as a group. And he can shoot back. I wish I had. Well, actually, I could probably shoot that guy in the next turn. He's dead.
The beast, the greater the glory.
And corpses sit on the field. And as this is stating, corpses can be removed by attacking their dead body. But in this case, I think I'm just gonna shoot. Damn it! Stop the injuries. I'm just gonna shoot the guy in the back and end this.
Destroyed.
Destroyed. Okay, cool. So, got some family
Success
heirlooms.
So clearly in view.
Yes. And
Or
when
is
you
it
complete a
merely
quest,
a
you'll just reach
trick
the
of
end of
the
the
light?
area. And yeah, all that jazz. So this is a chest. Bandit's trapped chest. So I can either injure myself while opening it or test my luck. So I'm gonna test my luck. It's trapped. Did I at least get anything that's like inside of it? No. Okay. We're gonna complete this quest. So at the end of this quest, we got some money. We had some food left over. And we got some busts and a portrait. And the busts and the portrait, as I was saying before, they are the heirlooms that kind of lead as they're like a currency. You use these heirlooms to upgrade different places within the hamlet. But you'll see that in a second as we go forward. And this is cool. After every time you go into the wild, you upgrade your character in one way or another. They get positive or negative traits. And let's see what his trait will be. He's irrepressible, so he's got plus 5% virtue chance, which we'll explain it as we go, because I'm going to do a little bit more exploring, but we're going to go to the hamlet now.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
That's okay. We were successfully escorted to the hamlet. And then this, like right here, caretaker goals. Lots of bosses and enemies to take out here. So we're gonna exit out of here, and this is the hamlet. So get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to see contextual help for controls in that mode. I'm pretty seasoned at what's going on here. So of course we have the graveyard.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
And there we go, like explaining pretty much this is your graveyard. As the name states, this is where all of your soldiers and other elite adventurers will go once they die. And there are some times where some kind of miracle happens and there's a resurrection, but for the most part, when people die, they go to the graveyard, they're gone forever. Adds a little bit of weight to your decision making. This is a cool place.
And men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses.
So as
all
this
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
As this says, this is the stagecoach. This is where you upgrade or recruit new people. So we're gonna recruit these two.
Sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
And then when you upgrade things, as I was saying before, you have certain currencies. So this one's saying you need 5 documents and 5 shields of some kind, or 3 documents, 4 shields, and that'll upgrade the stagecoach. And with each upgrade, you get an increased number of heroes that are available, increased rank of the heroes that you'll be getting, etc., etc. So it's really cool putting some time into that. And actually, we'll do a couple upgrades right now.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities.
And that is done. And then you also have the Ancestors'
In time,
Memoirs.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Which this is, I guess, the story. So you got the cutscenes here, and as you go through it, you'll get cutscenes going through each boss that you defeat and such like that. And the bosses are really cool. I don't think we're going to get one in this 30-minute snippet, but we're going to get more of a sense of what's going on in-game and kind of how much danger each character will be in as you're going into it. So embark. There isn't much more you can do. Well, we could check out the trader there. So we're gonna go check out the Nomad Cabinet, and
from all the forgotten corners of
got
the
a
earth.
Blight Charm. But I don't want to waste my money, because if you waste your money in the market, you won't be able to spend it before you embark on your journey. So you just gotta be cognizant of all the things you have, and it's as much of a survival kind of game as it is a like role-playing RPG rogue
A mecca
kind of
of
game.
madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
It's a lot of alliteration. So we're gonna try our hand in the ruins. I'm guessing this is where we're going. Yeah, going right here, and we're gonna drag you to our party, and I'll put you in the back actually, and I'll put her in the I'll put her in the 3rd row. The usual suspects. So this is like the regular party, and of course you have, this is the mission on the side over here. These are what you'll get for sure after the mission is completed. And then there are other things that you can find throughout the map as you go. So we're gonna go to the provisions now.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold,
And
later
in blood. Yes, so dramatic. But, so what you want to focus on here is you really want to get torchlight. And this is probably going to be a smaller area, so we'll have like 5 torches, have 4 bandages, give ourselves a shovel in case we need it at any point, and of course we need food. So, and also if you ever have doubts, you could always, when you click embark, it'll say, hey, this is like the minimum that you need going into the mission. Are you feeling comfortable with kind of not using these items going into it? And you can say yes or no, depending on what you want to do. And that time it didn't stop me, so we're going straight into it. And welcome to the ruins. So let's see what our map looks like. A pretty small dungeon that we're going through here. We're just gonna go to the next room across from us. Anything cool to unravel? This is nice. Got a nice torch here. I will get that torch. And actually, the upper part of the screen, that is your torchlight. So that diminishes the further that you go through the dungeon. Whether it be for darkness reasons or just random encounters. So you have that to worry about as you're playing as well. And actually, we'll take on these guys. He's almost dead in one go. He's resistant because he's a zombie dude. Zombie dudes don't get hurt by that. Okay, so what can she do? Not much. I want her in the 3rd spot. And no one needs to be healed. I can stun them. Yeah, I guess I'll stun one of them. This one's got a 1 speed.
confidence
That killed him.
the enemy crumbles.
Was not expecting that. So this is actually going to be a very quick fight.
Another one falls.
And I'll take that coin.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Wait, I just wasted the key. Wait, it's a strong box. It says it can okay, whatever. The contents are mine anyways. I got a key back, so that's good. But I'm so bitter about that. Go on to the next room. I got cheated. I wasted a key for no frickin' reason. Okay, and this is why I have a shovel.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Okay, gotta make sure I keep that replenished. Ah, you're surprised. So when they're surprised, you got the first hand of attack. So we're gonna take advantage and try to take out the woman in the back. Because she's the quickest and she's gonna be a pain if she gets her hands on us. So she's stunned now, so we can focus on the guys in the front. Nah. So take that guy on and resistant. So let's finish this guy. Big hit. That was massive. And you can't attack because you were stunned. Bump in the night. It's a bump in the night. Da, 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 da. From Anastasia. I haven't seen that movie in so long. I need to sit down and watch it in the near future.
Continue the onslaught.
Be gone.
Destroy.
And let's see. Yeah, we'll go for this. Nice little tap. A tippy tap with my knife. Because they're skeletons. Skeletons don't bleed. Unless it's really deep in the marrow. I guess it could be deep in the marrow. Oh, you were stunned, weren't you? That's unfortunate.
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yes, it should promise success. Also, it kind of sucks when you have all these items in your inventory. You don't have a lot of space for when you actually start looting things throughout the map. So that's another thing to be thoughtful of. If you feel like you can get through like a small dungeon without taking many hits, then you'll take the risk. Not bring as many bandages, not bring a shovel, etc., etc. But for this first one, since it's a small dungeon, we should be okay with going in with this many supplies. We should have a pretty beneficial loot. I just froze big time. We should bring in enough loot to where we don't need all these spots open. Scouting. What is ahead? We have a treasure room and a battle room, or a room battle with a curio. So honestly, we'll probably go back and actually hit both of those rooms, but for now, we're gonna go to the treasure room, because treasure is always very nice. And we'll check this. Okay, he's just kind of like, I'm just gonna check it.
Handsome reward for a
Task well performed. Okay, that's nice. Oh, did he just... That's something that happens. There's sometimes the members of your party will take the items for themselves rather than for you. Fucking selfish bastards. Okay, so they get the jump on us now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I know the torch is fading. And now it's not. So these guys will actually get harmed by my blades, so let's get him bleeding real quick. And we will... Who attacked? I think it was him who's attacked so far. So we're gonna have her... We're not gonna stun her. Okay, let's get rid of this guy then.
Their formation is broken.
It is broken. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, and I think we can one-shot this guy. Of course not. Because I said we can one-shot him, we can't one-shot him. Graveyard Slash. That is big.
Cannot be left unanswered.
That was huge for the enemy team. I don't like you. You are always the pain in my ass. Okay, let's heal you real quick. That was huge. Big. Getting 5 out of that was really huge. Slice her up a little bit. Make her bleed. I'm bleeding. Kill her? Nope. She's gonna die once it gets around to her turn anyways. And we'll finish him off.
Press this advantage.
And
give them no quarter.
Oh, okay. Now, I mean, she's gonna die now, regardless.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
So we have food, gold, and jade. And actually, we're gonna try this box. Optional, drag an item here to use it. Let's drag the item in there to use it. Thank you. Oh my goodness, it didn't work last time, but it sure did work that time. Okay, so we know there's a trap ahead of us. So we just need to pay attention to the blocks on the ground and make sure we disarm that trap like that, because those can do pretty serious damage to some, and some of my adventurers will dodge it, but others it'll hit them and it will sting like a bitch. What's in the immediate room next to me? Just a hallway. We'll go into the next room and we'll check this sack. Contains loot. What kind of loot? Holy crap, have some food, man. Jeez.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
Yeah. We don't really need the food though. I mean, we can go through it just to make sure we have everybody nice and healed. Because we honestly don't need that much food. Especially for a counter like this. It's just not necessary. Hunger. Well, yeah. Even though I just fed like the entire party, we'll do it. Everybody's healed, going into the next room that is empty, right? Yes, I was right. And then we've got the final room in front of us, which is the treasure room. Another treasure room. Actually, we're just supposed to get 100%. No, 90% explored rooms. 90% completion is what we need. Get rid of this obstacle. And now we're going in here. Let's see what they have to offer. Yeah, and they're surprised. So they get surprised because I've got a lot of light. So when this is high, there's more likely to get surprised and we get the upper hand in a fight. So that's huge. And actually, I'm going to try to take... Yeah, let's try to take this guy out first because he can be one of the biggest pains Is there? I can do this. Let's do the plague. Take out one of those guys. He has blight now. Good. And blight is a very good thing. We will stun you. Did no damage, but you are stunned. And we'll have this guy snap, crackle, pop on this guy in front of us. Good stuff. Okay, you're feeling that blight, and you're having a quarrel with me. That was a nice shot to the elbow. Really good. At least it wasn't an arrow to the knee. Leave a comment down below about the video game that's from. If you don't know, I'll be very disappointed because it's a great game. Nauseous gas. How about we give it to this guy? That's gonna be heavily blighting you, and I'm gonna take you out now. Not gonna be taking you out. I was expecting that to do way more damage, but the blight took care of him. Good stuff. I like it a lot. And can I stun you? Yes, that's big. And you took a lot of blight damage. I took a lot of slashy damage. Don't like that. But you're gonna die right here. Redemption! And you're done with being stunned, but you're gonna die on your next turn. Right now. Cool.
And now I'm gonna loot whatever's left.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates
Quest complete.
a dizzying fall.
I kind of do want to go back and get that stuff, but I'm also out of torches. So the being out of torches hurts me a little bit. And I'll take
Glittering
those.
gold,
So,
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
there wasn't that much blood that was spilled here, you know? Like, it was fine. Yeah, we're gonna complete our quest. Oh, I'm sorry. That burp was kind of icky. I didn't mean to do that. And we're hauling in the load. We pretty much just doubled the money that we had last time. So, that's nice. And lots of busts, lots of portraits, lots of upgrades will be had in the near future. And these guys are all level 1s. These guys are approaching level 2. Let's see what's revealed. He's a known cheat. Is not allowed to gamble while in town. See, okay. I'll go over it when we get there, but that's not good. Plus 5% scouting chance, okay. And that's area specific. It's in the Weld. Cove Tactician, this one's good. Plus 15 damage in the Cove, so he's really good when we start facing the sea creatures. Hero Mania, experience religious visions and delusions. That's not good. That'll probably come back to bite her at some point. And Deadly, plus 2 critical hit. So, yeah, good thing she got the Deadly perk as the healer with no attack abilities. Makes sense.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Okay, me neither. So the tavern was unlocked and the abbey was unlocked. So this is what I was talking about before. So in the tavern, you can go here.
Fresh kegs
for stress
cards,
relief.
and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Yeah, but it's for stress relief, as it said before. And here you can gamble at the caretaker currently enjoying this activity. So it doesn't matter that I can't have Reynald gamble here anyways because there's a guy there. But he wouldn't be able to use the stress relief here. But he could use it for the bar or the brothel or anything like that. And then there's also another form over here
cobwebs have been dusted,
in the
pews
abbey.
set straight.
And some people
The
can
abbey
only
calls to the
be
faithful.
healed in particular places like the cloister, the transept, the penance hall, in the abbey, or in a tavern. So it's specific on particular players or characters in the game, and sometimes it can be a really big pain in the butt. And then this last place is the sanitarium, which you'd go there to get your diseases healed, get rid of ailments that are on your mental psyche, and all that stuff. So yeah, these two will also emerge as well. One of them is the guild, which I'm trying to remember what the guild was. It's something to do with offensive power-ups, and then yeah, blacksmith. So that upgrades your weapons and armor. So actually, the guild is where you upgrade your traits, I think, and then you also have this guy on the hill, the survivalist, which I can't unlock yet. But so that's a nice little introduction to Darkest Dungeon in our Thursday 30-minute snippet, the last one of October, the one that lands on Halloween. Not scary, but I guess you can argue that there is some horror elements to it because it's got Lovecraft inspiration in it, like very enthusiastically. But yeah, I love this game. I completely adore it, and there's DLC that's out for it, and I don't think it's too much if you were to go on PSN or in Steam. It's a pretty cheap game, and you get a lot of bang for your buck. A lot of hours can be put into this game, and coming from me, I absolutely adore it. It's awesome. So, if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. When you subscribe, hit that notification bell to get notified on all my latest content, like this video, or update videos, or the Outer Worlds. That's a good game. I hope you've seen the first video for that. And also comment down below. Let me know how you liked the video. If you enjoyed it, like, just tell me what was like something that really stood out to you, whether or not you'd want to get it, and possibly games that you'd be looking forward to for future Thursday 30-minute snippets. Just let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of considering whether I want to go with like a Dishonored, because I mentioned that before in a previous video, but I've also got a lot of other games that I have on hand that I can put into a video. And also let me know how you like this video with the face cam. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you so much for watching. Peace out.